So a couple of weeks have gone past now, and I'm now sort of looking at things that I've been doing at work. So we've had a bit of a push. I work for an organisation called Christians Against Poverty. So we've had a bit of a push, or HR have had a bit of a push on trying to get people healthy and doing things at lunchtime rather than sitting at your desk all day and just eating, sort of eating and not moving about a bit. So anyway, this guy who is very, very fit said that he wanted to do some what they call a body weight challenge at lunchtime. So I thought, yeah, I'm up for it. So anyway, so I goes and signs up for this body weight challenge. Well, oh my life, I just can't begin to tell you how hard it was. I mean, I think I kind of made sort of a decision really as soon as I opened the door, because there was, well, in fact, all of them were men, apart from myself initially. And they were the kinds of people who, do the Yorkshire Challenge, Yorkshire Cycle Race, the Three Peaks Challenge, sort of the people who the kind of people who eat chicken and broccoli for breakfast, that sort of thing, real big kind of people who are into bodybuilding. And then there was me. So I walked in, clearly me, overweight as I am and age that I am, and I thought, oh dear. Fortunately, another lady came in who's similar size, Helen, so she came in, and so together there we were, scrabbling on the floor. I mean, this guy is amazing. I'm going to see if I can just take a bit of a video maybe of some of the things next time that he does. But it was like right from the start. He said, I don't tolerate people giving up. You give your best and that's it. I thought, oh my life, I'm into something here. I know I was in trouble then when he said that, really. And he said, right, assume the press up stance. Press up stance? Right, okay. So got on the floor and had a look like, thought, all right, okay. And there's these guys, he said, right, you'll do it until I tell you to stop. And there's these really, really kind of guys that are fit and like, do a lot of kind of keep fit sort of activities, gym activities. And basically the sweat's pouring off them because he's going, go on, go on, go on, hold it, and all this business like. And I'm looking and I'm going, actually, this is something I can do. And I'm pressing myself up and down like this. And I'm carrying on and I'm thinking, this isn't as bad. Hold on, there's something wrong. Why are these guys red in the face with sweat pouring from them? And I'm just, oh, yeah, I can do this. This is fun. And I turned around to Helen and I went, Helen, am I doing this right? And she looked and she went, no, you're only moving your bottom up and down. You've got to move your hands up and down as well. Oh no, like, he had us doing all sorts of things. He had us a walking plank from one side of the room to another, a kind of I don't know, a walking squat or something, like a frog, sort of walking from one side to the other. I've had carpet burns all up my arm with this walking plank, all sorts of other weird and wonderful things. So I thought to myself, maybe this is a bit too adventurous. So later on the Thursday in the week, there was something called ballet. So I thought, I'll give that a go. Well, I mean, do I look like ballet material? Really, obviously not. Never done ballet in my life. And I thought, oh dear, like, so I thought, okay, I'll do that, like. So I went. Well, there was just 4 of us and the instructor. And she was great. But the other 3 had done ballet at school or had done ballet at some point, whether they were adults or at school. And then there was me. So there were all these French words, pas de deux or whatever it was, sort of, and put your heel to the side of your other foot and pirouette round, and she said, no, you're holding your arms out too much, she said, just loosen them up. And I thought, for goodness sake, Dawn French and a baby elephant sprung to mind. I thought, this is just like I can imagine Dawn French, I'm sure she's done a sketch on it, where she wears a little tutu and she pirouettes round. Well, that was a bit like me, really. I thought, do you know what? I don't think this is going to work either. So anyway, so I, well, I haven't been back since, but that's not to say I'm not going to go back. So you'll have to just tune in and see what the next few weeks brings. Okay, see you. Bye.